KennyRoseWireless.com. Kenny Rose Wireless, internet made easy. This is what mini wireless networks look like. But hey, this is what they actually look like. Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering, communication with no lagging, business without restrictions, and achievements with no limits. Get connected today. For enquiry, sales, and support, contact us on 020-8282-810. Visit our website on www.kennyrosewireless.com. Kenny Rose Wireless, internet made easy. This is what mini wireless networks look like. But hey, this is what they actually look like.
Nottingham Forest no qualified run.
And no go ahead.
Nipa no go ahead Batino no. Who is a former captain for Nottingham Forest?
And the only hobby.
And the only hobby no year Juma.
Oh, okay.
As technical member Edema Shelford. And no question about no kasa the statement about one thing. That is a branch the day. Mame funny din ma
Brian go ahead.
Yes. Billy Sharp. Billy Sharp and Nottingham Forest supporter no e ko head batte no ma qualify mo
Nottingham Forest winning on penalty.
Yes.
And sa no nyina anticipa so say when sorry Huddersfield and Luton again bia the same thing they see here omo ye no nyina anticipa
when the jare video back from the supporters na no more stands ni
no dey betimi some others no dey end there
omo stands nim na ba ku video also omo nyina teams na bi muso da so stands nim na omo a video said na is here
yeah, amazing moment only qualified but they are going to play one the most lucrative single football game in world football sa game no nya sem gitu ye benya Huddersfield Town in Nottingham Forest omo ball the playoffs. Okay, and then we're entering Frankfurt versus Rangers and the Europa League final no baso ye ba be hwe honsam and then somehow do no so yabo no mra ndidi ekwa amono ne ye ba fi akọ Jay Sapon say every ye bad pa omo sheda as go in Alliance report mo say omo twen ya na 24 free ma and omo releasing on the cover and 20 omo madema omo gogo mo ni ma say no omo the cover so Mr. Herbert Mensah na no to and some of our match fixing and won say some Ghana football mu wakasa dia fa ho ebi as a suggestion is a garden as good yen yo mu free league nim sisi a ye mombo matches ne de ne asembesi o eno yo bi asema oka the kind of pay me am Kenya kra fra busa sa asem na PFAG almost say omo be boa player bi omo gidi ye say ne hu ni asem bia o case nim a ya ba ne bia no omo be boa player no am na ma fight appeal no so far I say as good I register more appeal so more appeal case no minim say the best akode ba ho seminar no ye de ba hearts of folk ometime sia kan against Gold Stars and omuntimi Kwame proud so ometimi W Tando 80 manager say ombe find difficult to raise a team enti eno ne nsama eno so eba baby any Gold Stars no see no mercy for the that word means already so you kind of normal but it's very sensitive. Now was just say omo ni ma boy yarfo sada menka no o say hands of folk so omo yare o eno omo no mba be sia kan no ye ba be as goal game against Asante Kotoko no e ba so china na de ensam ene yete e de fa sansem ho yate say omo be beefy of security na ni nyina ne say omo so how oboase fans no e ba be protest e wo e stadium ho ene e ho ensensem ni nyina no ya bo no ha yeah, but you live on Pure 95.7 FM. We also live on Cheers 90.7. Second Takrade. Any all the other affiliates, maybe I'll see and Kabian your chair on the pay. Na ye jide ni se nyambe here so no ma de na koye se de nyina ye see epen. We also live on Facebook. Na Facebook no Pure FM TV. Pure FM TV. Okwa no like it, no comment, no share. Feed and said you'll be able to me and you'll be able to that to timelines or share to your various groups and the baby and we really appreciate that. Now on one HD TV so multi TV decoder you scan it over to me I share your mama one crying baby takrade Kofodia, whole northern region, Brahafo region, baby out here in Kabiano, and Chasonko, and Yade Eman Yadasin. So you're part of the success of this show. Okay, Obi Joyce.
Someone can come.
Bogode.
And
Liverpool were given a scare by Southampton.
Yeah.
Now, I can't 5 minutes. I will give them a baby. Liverpool for one Southampton.
Yeah.
And
well, but I think say to a first half and the second half, ni ana Liverpool a team who sampa omo and the big results no. Yes, Nathan Redmond a good goal. But Liverpool rantie no oma mo ho ampopo omo e ball e wo so mo ball munya control no na em say insisan yo bebre a Jurgen Klopp here no. Yes, it worked out. At the end of the day, James Milner started as a central midfielder. Only Javier Elliott and Curtis Jones. But later on, Joe Gomez, Prime, was a couple right back. Minamino, match no, out of 2 games, so Benya a goal in 1. Also, Shedenya a lot of games this season. Also, to me, I can't be Dick Vok Origi free bench by. It's been a long while. I who play a bit, of course. Even Curtis Jones no more makani no omunya 2 regulars inti Mr. Klopp rested key players Van Dijk, Salah, Mane, later on Henderson by Muno and Liverpool enya sa control no munya no now mo sans where they Joma home kakra Joel Matip alongside Ibrahima Konate, solid partnership inti na results are bebre na susu say Liverpool in Sabeka, but of course the massa winner in Liverpool and no a man yes from Kone said now or money Chelsea boya to extra time and you penalty shootouts into 120 minutes from a boy it's not a brain him say Liverpool Bobo Kone Rantie no be brain na bre then so now was Jurgen Klopp and this is Southampton side the and Sana and Ragu Kensen Babasono normal last match on boy was the 7th of May Omulusu 3-0 to Brentford intina omanya be nanu bedu chese omodiaje home intina ye expect say ball omo boy no sa no mo bebo but there's a team wa omo di nkuguo mpra wotwe so omo last games or last 11 games last 11 games 8 losses 1 win in the last 11 intina team of course omo Man City ball draw 1-1 but any team wa na bebre na susu say omo betumi asesa Liverpool for shabre no Premier League no rum into the final Sunday, the final fixture of the season. Now I'm said the 2018-2019 season. Liverpool for the Wolves sign a ball final match. Liverpool for sure come or more into me ante. And Man City so the Brighton a ball final day almost show my canine and so more into me ante. Into so be a crown winning the match. Obiano within the match Man City for a champion. Me sure say Liverpool team nankasa kranim emrancho mo nankasa nim say Ukraine a bad day say Man City be lusu e wo Etihad against Aston Villa and Cressa Coutinho Liverpool ni Steven Gerrard Liverpool ni but Steven Gerrard na mu kra no ball no mo bi into no original touchline and o say omo ebetumi edi omujuma but of course Liverpool win in fact Real Madrid and Liverpool near qualify for Champions League final no na atomi adwendwen say Liverpool imrantie send in fact even before no game no na Jurgen Klopp na di one bobo say Premier League no send omo shisha omo nioma no and omo shisha matches na ya ma omo bre but Liverpool far from apart from omo draw omo Spurs enya no say even I fear e wo mi kra Liverpool lose match our Premier League nim inti team wa omo started on eba efa omo so ya omo tena bench na omo nya bi mo no eya omo so wuramu a eya na eno so ekoyie inti those are eno na broni be share similarities of very competitive sides. So now Real Madrid, the Camavinga, Valverde, Mariano Diaz, no money, Lune, no crab, yeah, Man City. So yeah, Man City then yeah problem kakra, but ni nyina mu no Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp bobo ko na chese nukrani omo ye team a Van Dijk ni obi akra ni wa emrante na aka no ebetumi enya results a eye na de ebetumi aka ni say I mean, what a photo finish. So much as a Premier League, no, I competitive. I nyoma be say, and a Buama yakasa league be a competitive until the very final day. You nim timwa obetumi Premier League no. Na eno kra no say bibia betumi asi wo football mu enti. Of course, I was Wolves ni Liverpool kra na nya small match. Nya small match kra. Enti ya heard the best most likely say Man City benya the results against Aston Villa. Now Liverpool so against Wolves. At the end of the day, Man City will be champions. But Osha Premier League no now here points at teams 90, 96, 97, 99. Just a binom no juma and a bimusono diagro. And it was a great game. I'm sure sir Osha even the celebration after the game. Joel Matip go no crana just a nika crack because send you see pim ball no and send your ball no share no or your Liverpool fan and I'm say uda ye pa sanse na struggles na break akra on my firm since some qualify for the Champions League final no on my very consistent and to win so many trophies crowd you know at work crowd no so munya Champions League ni kanwa it will be a grand season but a lot of credit Ralph Hasenhuttl no or no Southampton team no on and off na omo be boni ye ade na kwa bibia onti and now one says St. Mary's no Liverpool and Brentford said Brentford Chimakas name Rantia Omono ya omunya regular no omo crash I said Ukraine omo emodemono ewosro inti Liverpool ni abebo mabaso and I think it was a great game 3 points good rest and let's wait for the final day.
Well, we are with the final day. Anyway,
I agree. You say the Liverpool chairman, we show game na the here so be winning. We show more recent results na and you're convincing, but any win at this moment just good enough for Liverpool. The only thing is that they must keep the chase on Man City. Chairman, them and Jama Liverpool party say I'm the pressure to Man City so. See Man City look back at they can't afford to drop points all because of such chase now. Liverpool they are more no. In their last 5 games, 2-1 yesterday, a win but not convincing win. Chelsea 0-0 after 120 minutes. But 5 years later, chairman, see Kai said again results crab will be unkai. Do be a kind say Liverpool Nigeria. The result, the scoreline did not matter. The Hiano or Magic Cup in the court. Before some Bobo Chelsea game, no, they struggled to beat Aston Villa 2-1. Not convincing. But everything at this moment, just good enough. Before that, only Tottenham Hotspur 1-1, and almost say Newcastle just 1-0 pay. It's at this moment, they need to keep the chase on Man City. And and champagne football. I did hear and say 3 points. Na Liverpool edit points no coffee. But chairman, and I'm here Liverpool line up. Me am shame. They can say we maybe a very expensive gamble. Osha omone Chelsea na and Osha Enra game na Jurgen Klopp make 9 changes 9 for a game where you needed to win to keep your hope alive. Serbia se City kwa sleep wa betima take advantage of sleep no etimi age league no chama omone Chelsea one die Alisson Becker and no die omone Chelsea and the Robertson the ball the left back and one Chimikas right back near Trent and Joe Gomez the boy. I'm gonna Chelsea Van Dijk any Konate the ball 4 and 5. Enra or Steve Van Dijk Emma Joe Matip the boy. And 50 what the chairman or make 3 changes. I'm gonna Chelsea no Neye Thiago Cantara, Jordan Henderson and Naby Keita. Enra game no Curtis Jones, James Milner and Harvey Elliott. Attack in the crowd here. No Sadio Mane, no Mohamed Salah. No Luis Diaz. And on Saturday, 3 players are. Among starting game no, and don't starting game no against Southampton. Diego Jota, Roberto Firmino, and Minamino. Chairman, the last time Minamino started game Edema Liverpool no, December 2020, which is around 514 days interval. Now Brent Minamino and starting game from Liverpool. In fact, even the last time of starting game was against Crystal Palace. Oshego. And what Tenassis and starting game from Liverpool. And was a starting game in Liverpool was signed with Jimmy Oshego and Liverpool. It was an expensive gamble for me, but it paid off. Said na Obi Kano. Players mentality there. It doesn't matter the opposition. Any Obi or Dinamo see a cannibal Liverpool biano. The most important thing is the game no almost at the 3 points no and so at the core. But chairman say we a team to see Liverpool. Now fighting for all major titles there. So only squad there for their chairman or never below. Because just 72 hours ago, now Liverpool boy a game against Chelsea in the FA Cup final. Almost about 120 minutes and I'm boy. Right after 72 hours, now they needed to play another crucial game against another game now. Now say a win a master met me, I could put their chase. And chairman, I didn't have my and say, and I made my Sunday, dear chairman, maybe Kai say Yana City, any Manchester United, of course, our photo finish in Ibino. One Premier League Cup, chairman, a better rotate Williams, a Bequaka, Nequaka. Man City airborne against Aston Villa na Liverpool and so against Ewus. But there on say against Ewus there. Manchester United. Man City cannot afford to drop. But there Liverpool beshe because Omonia players are quite rested and we are refreshed against him. Omobobo na made more on Sunday against Ewus. Chairman Sunday there. Minim had Premier League trophy betimi. But that no Williams kwakakra. Now back
on the helicopter that they went.
Yeah.
On the helicopter.
Monitor resource in
Ghana has Coco. If you are Kakotokone has an April Nakotobana, yeah, the Jan Coco.
RTU ni has an April Kebende.
Amazing movie at the
Liverpool had you, chairman. My idea say to play football at this level, tournament TBR, they play to the last game. I'm not sure line up on the I'm say be drop points, but it doesn't matter who plays. The most important
Liverpool
squad depth.
Team of the year. Omar Chese the
chairman and Adeba Kwanan Kamema Ubini Christian or Abueti for ye. Asama Christian Cassian George Club in Semenra or Kai after the game. Say chairman, you better get TS in Semna. Club after the game. Na or Kabi say as a Liverpool team no or her players na obi. As Omar say Ferrari. Kai friends say Ferrari. They were almost Citiano. Na Ejareba me have Ferrari cars ni bia na afia kutie ni asabe her squad depth because over teams are almost press raw.
I'll go see her Ferrari near Tennessee. Near Tennessee. Over
Manchester City, Manchester City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham Hotspur, Arsenal, and of course Manchester United. 6 teams we now her squad teacher Ferrari cars ni bi new tie ba kuni. Or Liverpool players now say Ferrari cars are our garage.
New.
Ferrari cars are our garage.
Ferrari no. Unse bia so kwa
ba ko na ba ko new.
Kwa mo no hu se de omusi twinwa. And I say yes, your car.
So ba ko
so de omo kwan e di twi sa car no. Say sa car we say me bread as event easy. Yeah, kwan ya tools ne. Speed rams ajiji kwan nyira ave. So I'm just vroom. Now say yes. Car nekono. It's just one in the museum. So I'm Fast and Furious now. You understand what I'm saying?
Nti otie club asem no kai so my say Ferrari cars are our garage. And your cars ni different three. On said the BLCT. Na ye di relating nsem na no kan chairman. We dey enti after the game and club.
Me try to win club at the end na. Ebeba.
Okay.
Obaso just say omo ye in good condition. And omo dwane. We say Ferrari ni dwane. Ferrari no dey call racer. And now some kitwa. Ferrari no say we ho kwa mutimi so omo mutwi ebia omo overspeed we bia highway so US na yi you go home bia. Police go chase omo jimkoja police no. It is the helicopter they chase you.
Ferrari car.
Aye. So now so call Abu Dhabi honum baby a. You know the year Cuba ni taxi ho.
So
oh
car come yes we.
Oh and na you Ravi go change the video ba go ga say Radi Jimeno. Say you know TV ase. Na say we taxi we crew ma. Na just ayi bibi ho.
Na chairman sounding some no kan and no pen na me hwe teams are any Liverpool airplane. Now Christian can say, oh, who Liverpool squad around the boy and run. And can say expensive gamble. But at the end of the day, Liverpool making sure still chase no bet me keeping it on. Emma Mut me ever winning game no. Even from a goal down. Now chairman, Liverpool squad. On the ball against Chelsea, that was in the FA Cup final last Saturday. Now the squad now osade the ball and run.
9 changes.
9 solid changes. Tima all pre-league. All Osawa Champions League final. Saturday winner okay. Now chairman o making some changes no, but still on your results are on pay any supporters ne pay. Now Ejareba me Liverpool squad no. The on the ball against Chelsea no. Omo 11 me ahwe sa omo 11 no. Now ye dey compare enwa dey we are Liverpool almost squad depth no things ni na players are ekrom. The reason why ebi qualify for Champions League ni ade no chairman. Sa Liverpool squad we.
So we Firmino, Mane, Salah, Thiago Henderson, Fabinho, Robertson.
Way before the season, not Diaz nyame ka ho. Ti we carry Diaz ba ka ho. Into the squad we.
Won go matches no.
Won go match no. Into the imagine omo white team no. And they start game at the Liverpool. Unim say they are going to win for Liverpool. Omo share share. Now omo so sa ba, omo sa benya results at the Liverpool. That is why Jordan Klopp catch say Liverpool ni players no I say Ferrari cars or garage. That is the reason why Obeka said because we Liverpool players.
But the truth of the matter is say Liverpool me the true definition of having quality. Say or dropping the first team no cry nyina. Omo be bomb no omo quality change something.
Yeah.
So what I say and until the third when coaches meeting can say oh of course say we are combo bo we no lose also man in Salah movie. Then we can say na say Firmino quality no. I was so in Nathan Redmond.
Yeah.
What you say? I was so I go on friends I go look at Pastor say oyi oje no go on say my ya dey pass you on Facebook. But that's how them do. Say which sound me go for him sana. Because that's not then they have it there but I say it makes the Premier League and Obi can. When people say Premier League is the best league in the world, these are the moments about when it's look at Southampton scoring the first goal. Nemreka, referee is a 4 minutes and 3 minutes to so. Born in Southampton Center. It's Liverpool, so no more ball, no more head, no more cross. Oh, it gives you that feel. So,
the Premier League, you know, with just 2 games, 1 game left. Tembia who interest to watch the games.
Exactly.
And they who had the German Bundesliga 4 games remaining not by the league in the court.
Yeah.
PSG league in the 5 games to spare. Real Madrid be 4 games to spare. No more the Spanish La Liga. It's game now.
Italy and England.
Yeah. Italy
and Italy. So the last day is going to be interesting.
Very
because
interesting.
you were Sassuolo name.
AC Milan.
AC Milan. Yeah. Yeti club on summer or kind.
These boys. Like having Ferraris in the garage, and then you let them out, and they directly do like this. Harvey, I'm not sure when he played last time. Curtis, no rhythm, played from time to time. Takumi Minamino, it's a crime. He's not playing more often. These kind of things, really. Oxley didn't even play, and it's in outstanding shape. So all these kind of things, it's really tough for the boys, but they own sometimes, but. Whatever happens this year happened because of this group.
So what can I say? And I was not as a Ferrari in garage. Ferrari is a fast car, very good car, expensive car. Now what on this garage? It was not just a free chamber. Only a very good players.
It's even a crime, sir. Minamino Emobonibi.
Yeah.
Minamino are taking 514 days. Since he last started game Edema Liverpool. That was against Crystal Palace in December 2020. And Oshegu. From December 2020, on starting game, Emma Liverpool. And no starting no sabe bogo de Liverpool. It's a Liverpool player party on here. Playing time party to get into the first 11. Now being playing time there. I say we are top notch. We are top because the quality they have no. Jama amazing. Simply amazing.
Now they compare now other clubs. The reason why they say
It is a Liverpool players to say Ferrari at here. Manchester for bench not that's it. Obi, that's it. Liverpool players something change. Describing say Ferrari garage. So who's saying Manchester for bench? Players no.
Manchester 11 cry Mattis. I'm a first 11 year Mattis.
Manchester United.
Manchester Pragiano.
We want to carry on from Manchester United.
Pragiani back what you do. Kakambo minimum. Oh, Pragiani bako. It will be so many go change our dharma. Finio, man, cross on convoy. Yeah, the traffic. The traffic. They say, come on, the traffic. Momom Chumoto, or Mochi, Pragiana, the traffic.
The big choose here.
Only trap been tested the police for a moment in call. I can't say, it's almost started to Chomo Palmer. Say, what do we be not traffic? Only traffic, what you want to just only traffic more. Traffic in a tube. Bomber there. I mean, watch him go. Oliver Gagan. I don't go watching. Tazani.
Now, ask now, so bench and so back and say, Chairman.
As I mentioned, as I mentioned, I say golf.
As now bench here.
It's a golf. VW golf.
Now, no more game, I'm a boy, more bench. No, I'm said they never pay French by Martinelli.
Nothing here, but who you are, Papa. No more than Manchester, they got home Johnson. Who you wrote now down? Now you be here, Asan.
Okay, Chairman, young Copium, our Seville, now young Corre, and the Europa League final, no Airbaso.
Okay.
Now, Yebenya Rangers from Scotland, any Eintracht Frankfurt from Germany. Unim say 2 teams, no supporters, no. Chairman, UEFA Emma Ubia tickets, no, team be 10,000. But I said, and I no pay. Ewo, Spain, Chairman, Okwa. Rangers supporters on free Scotland coin, 100,000.
One more ticket said 10,000.
10,000.
And I said a coin.
100,000.
Aye.
Ntinipa 90,000 to me Ura Stadium.
Aye.
Frankfurt supporters no almost so I will take it of 10,000. Any pe 50,000. Na enyama mo koye na nura na dwo ho e wo Seville.
Said the ten say. So ye English ni na to kwa ya Spain a uhia visa. So I say, it will be to me a cop. And until no more can chose, and 90,000 people, there are a lot of Omo Stadium. That's what I'm going to say. A people pay black market tickets, and before they give you a tickets board, you know. A bit super of fun parks, and pops, let's add no. Omo go rinse and almost add Omoko. Go kind of short, so we train as him. What I say, we will be for flight, and the kind of one year. Now,
on say demand, I was supposed to supply.
Yeah.
To no matter the price of the ticket they will buy. Yeah, has a bit my printed ticket. Now ticket no also the people demanding for ticket. Any power mom taking here less than 10,000, but over 100,000 will be a per ticket. So Chairman, let's add this question. Say can UEFA forecast a ticket, you know, omo increase prices now. Salama for better.
Of course.
Salama for better. That is why they will continue to get money from football, sir, because demand for football games, I was through. How are we going to get there to the level say Ghana? I say, if the Ghana Premier League game, Kotoko versus us, you are printed bare 40,000 tickets, but the man for taking bare 60,000. How? When are we going to get there?
We were there some time ago.
Oh.
We were there some time ago. I remember 1999. But Ogoni House by 9:30 a.m. the stadium was full. Stadium near at 9:30. Players are going to come down. I'm sorry.
I mean, it becomes a
9:30.
A very privilege to get even a ticket.
Yeah, 9:30. And that time, you know, it was amazing. But Ngakaka, saying you man, but yeah, we can get there. Man said, Andy Kofi, Canada.
Yeah.
Also, stop making fun of his team. The Manchester need them. They or don't want to be wrong with Manchester. Manchester, I said Manchester is Abubuya. They say, now Manchester, I'm ground. Okay, there. Manchester for them back. Come now, VP Manchester for.
Now, Rangers ne Frankfurt supporters ne yen and Seville no. Omoko go say our police for any issue.
Of course, so we say. Then I understand someone deploy over 500 police people.
Chairman,
it's 500 sir.
And now report about say and then you make game no. Before say kick off, but just say police no. It be free other cities from Spain.
That's a war zone, right?
I am born on Mukakobo.
I know.
And that's a weekend way. no about Conference League final. Now for next weekend, about UEFA Champions League final. Enti Oko Roman Sanchez Pejuana. Na Oma Ibibia Kamenti Stadium Ninye, Sevilla Stadium no. Aha they hosted the final game between Rangers and Eintracht Frankfurt. And I will say UEFA for a year Bibia Kama. Oma prepare stadium ne Kama. Oma CSC Bibia Kama pitch red daso. And you made the final game. And so ebet me akoso and entiano aya kakra no enso esiatie. Na chairman ye 300 kakra bi na ye romo enso ewo eye Italy. Na uko Italy so obi niama akoso Italy no. Sampdoria any Genoa. Owe eye Italian Serie A ni table no so a. Genoa for relegation. Na omone Sampdoria for no be faako. Na eno anwumre Sampdoria supporters no chairman oma TSC street so. Enom so omo ye yi e di ama Genoa team no.
Oh.
Omo ye yi di ama Genoa team no.
Ehuru pa.
Ehuru. Na nipa Sampdoria fans so omo ye yi di ama Genoa team no.
Eno nya social media no dey organize obi. Those are the supported platforms, no. No, my we are going to do this. Look at the crowd. Well, Omo ye yama Genoa. Say Genoa for no Ari. Omo ko relegation, omo ko Serie B. On you be actually the American dream B. And on go to B, on B.
So omo ko Serie B. Genoa ko Serie B. Na nipa mpanimfo ne nkwara ena omudim omu ye ye diama omu nuanu no omu call relegation no odwene ho awonti ase ndika ba kroma se ya kroma ebetimi aye bi obi two teams ever zo kotoko ne Ken Pfizer na because that dia Ken Pfizer for na akizu kotoko. I know when I'm telling you, Alaji Biza say match with the Kotoko for the buy. Alaji Biza say match with the Ghana football Kotoko for the buy. Almost when Yaman Koya Bia Kotoko Dino Bubu. Omu repair from the Abesha Kotoko. Minixana Kotoko ball matches ni ball Modia. The original one went to say. Now, Chaman, look, I say, Emrebina discuss the CAF Champions League final.
Yeah.
Venue I know it's a game ne koso. Emma me be catch us say na Ali for the case no air caucus.
Yeah.
Yes, omo the case ne caucus but anra and a CAF for so bad on thing say omo insist it's a final game no. Still na yebebo Casablanca. Na anopay Ali for ne sadia ba omo so mo CAF ultimatum. Say either so be postpone the final game no. Original data we dey show omo nyin free ho. Ana say omuntwen ema omunsem no de abaka akoma cars no cars emu asem no wi because omde ko ero munya nti bibian free cars ho enti se omanti bibian ne se de ene carfo fo nso aye insist say game no ye den abebo na Casablanca no omusi da sempen fo no ebetwe game na ko akiri anaso betwen cars omu decision last near cars o say this year amono ne de ni bi Africa am say
yeah then they see bodu baby asan
ya choose venue about the final game but add elsewhere in Tessa because Europa League about final ni almost start here no minimum some about final no el Sevilla inti e ho no omo board the final game e de e no e de aba be to dwa
e ho no be chance high intelligence aha so ko ya be start na say e bo no Cairo. Okay, say about the Cairo, near Bobo na say, Kotoko qualify for final. Kotoko fans will be Jago Cairo. How many people can buy a ticket to Cairo? Oh, let me channel. Say, I got a Cairo ticket, 2,000 Ghana. How many people can afford 2,000 in this Ghana? Aye, Timia, in this 11 Ghana. Say, who just 2,000 Ghana? I go help ball. We are at the hotel, the next day Waba. Eti Africa, no, is a continent, Yeniska. It's a poorest continent, ni heading. But no. There were a lot of people are traveling from Scotland to Spain, Seville. And yeah, you be up connect na check it. Say guys don't charge $400 or $500. It's cool. But yeah, $500, $400, 3,000 Ghana cedi. $400, 3,000 Ghana cedi. 30 million, $400. ti yakaze kotoko ebi akotoko obobo no ebi akotoko qualify for Africa na ti ankoye ye na se ankoye bi a Egypt ebi a Morocco num ne ye a nim so mo direct flight from Ghana Rwanda obi and Kenya num obi ne ekwe Senegal it becomes more ekwe Mauritius Mauritania Seychelles na say na so do so good eti Africa de ndie yan take over sekaka yan ti o masekaka because e very difficult so ye na be say unya final no good to say yan nyina ehunu no enye sa let's play our home and away to say the canene no but rather no the games will be managed by CAF will organize the game said the Ogo Cup of Nations as be host Cup of Nations Ghana even in Ghana na host no but a competition is organized by CAF tonight be a CAF game no na CAF officials bibia na handle in terms of organization bibia to your home team or your away team uni ho hweka CAF for na but say about neutral ground in Africa
enyi
enfa ebe enye enlaste now ti anko kotoko any TB must be final hearts of folk any mba final venue here yes very ready your Morocco venue your Morocco e just TB any mba fans odom to go Morocco ko hebi also kotoko fans eko Morocco how many kotoko fans can go now I say baba yara no kura wa over trotro every asafo about a year 20 20 pesos and no crown ni banko and the cup final will also be expensive so they are not going
the anti-CAF
ase na CAF no trust nwe hu biem say yenyai one off no because we cannot compare ourselves to the Europeans regards to Saudi Europeans
but two games no so no say no so my problem because okobo the other first leg no feel say as a second leg na kwa bia so oko opponent ni homa as one person ochinchi mo nsa
enti na make say CAF no je organize ya CAF officials omo na the referee ba omo hotels omo na organize hotels omo na organize match no you are the home team all right but go home but the game is ours you organize ni a year we go rule no so free o say one no be so say 2-1 and 2-2 ye bo ni a any santi na eno ba na ye de so all the adna kwa ya na e da chen say naga has the experience you know mbo final okrume kotokone has folk kotokone has folk Confederations Cup maiden edition Dublin Virgin Cup na kotokone has ne bia komo ba ya do semi-finals quarter final na CAF de mrebia ba say ana CAF abeka say ya bo game no wo Abuja we dey nko Abuja me nko achiri Abuja Nigeria Abuja Africa world in and out Nigeria almost 3,000 something fans house fans how many and Nigeria for no interest in the game go from
because we need any representative
what you say unless there will be a game free zone it means some games in the year to cover every beam
Chairman now Nottingham Forest issue now you see and now you do one common but fan ne de no yenya a shot of it na say Jaribe ebetimi am ya hwa.
Yes say Ajiman David say obiti aseme. Or say from Spain to Scotland by Ryanair is 50 euros. 50 euros. 50 euros that's about 300 Ghana, almost 400 Ghana.
Or the fro.
Or they call you know. What I say. So ne ko nyedin.
Ryanair near the onam bioma na so the train
we be train
from Kumasi to Nkranye izu
what I say
okay
also Africa ticket is ridiculous. I'm planning to come to Ghana this summer but the ticket is not less than £1,200 what I say ding I say Abdul Rahman, I say, Mr. Brian Cambodu, you are not helping this very discussion. Why wouldn't you suggest London or America for cup finals so that the team supporters could go more? Say, if you can go to Korea's Confederations Cup, there's a final near Wembley, and I say, we are Craving Cottage, Wembley, so no, Craving Cottage. It is handy. What is
Okay, John. Now, me obi all monitor Kylian Mbappe in situation e kakra de. Na oza omunyina PSG team nyina akokata but onu no firi woja team no. Oba ansa no mo team nyina eba. Na eno okohia PSG nyabotre.
Mitio.
Eno okohia PSG team no. Ama say the aba ne say omo say Mbappe requested for time to make the final decision.
There's some trying to count £1 million a week. So, 1 million.
That's almost 4 million a month.
But when we need the money, on say, Mbappe already was skinny. So, they are not going to. Oh, yes, skinny. And they say, well, Bobo and also Nebi Kennedy. They are playing for Real Madrid will give, and Real Madrid so many. Just if you are waiting, but our hand is the value Real Madrid will give to his career. Oh, let me say. Okay. With the Champions League, and it's as a cloud no benyano. Now my teaching team has one on one and 2 team. Obri.
Because I say meeting now in the year no. Captain Samban your mouth no.
Away.
Oh PSG.
What do you
Oh my fan Captain Samban nyina.
But said your movie also tears because Uncle Farm Messi Mbappe woman to Fazubia because I create you are now said that Messi Mbappe crab name of Bimuso just Mbappe count on steady at the end. It's just all free man met no to
now said the Madrid supporters so TTPS team no pay and not any buy na initially now I say I confirm so about Madrid but I know the buy meeting by say requested for time no and a PSG for say no and Mbappe na kasa na adwen ya asesa na Madrid for na ya de bia no pay chairman omo de gu social media bia omo say omo kwa akọ PSG official store ho say omo ko so omo kwa akoto Mbappe jersey omo so kwa number 7 nim as a PSG official store no ye Mbappe din afrim my yes screenshots no chairman ore jare me
7 nasa eleze video
7 dey inside some omuto messages mo on the
home site or
aha we home settle on the uhemu a Marquinhos 5 Verratti 6 Paredes 8 7 no
there's some who go school album
that be eto so but you where omo away jersey a omo jerseys near 4
them say no they also tell me say omo nyan settle on his future. And I branch
but still
contract
and why would they eliminate
no it's not like that me bias you know
to their PSG online shop
no what I'm saying is that Chioma say the play I sevens and come with the PSG for a photo shoot for next season it's likely they won't use him because the future you're uncertain I branch the contract a baby and a baby and so many they bring it back. Normally, the contract be no need go count. Anya Mbappe no. Na Mbappe kwache. Na Mbappe ba. Nya Mbappe no. Nya Mbappe 7 nya no.
The other ones. Message is near 4.
E bi ne wa hai.
O say eye 4. We eye. Me say no ma ba ko abi. Send me am the pictures nearby.
Well who my
oh. We am the pictures nearby.
Mbappe unya ko abeso inside na ko say Real Madrid dressing room. Ade
na asna mutu wala ka say Mbappe bum jwa ka mompe
me en ka asasem ye peno na de unya de okope re ade o unya okope onti munti o mase na munya isa se Mbappe bi kwa nyame ya adoma na eyifu ya abodi sketchu bi na 4 million a year we akora Mbappe oyiro ho a wa chere players ape na mo fa meka ho meti age Champions
League free Brazil and can be as 4 million on kabe
mate wase ba onu so meti chere players mo fa meka mo ne mo na for mo nye Champions League we charge no also be ye ni di obe making name say the onu na di PSG age Champions
na ni team president na Asaya Kalafi wa bra Florentino Perez ho no
at the team president in here the two play to Jerry
team president Ballon d'Or ko yi ade ama Florentino Perez no beboa obi ama Luka Modric ma jeje Ballon d'Or
on ma Luka Modric bon ball just am adi on o de yana ka asem na sorry ko ne mekan local league na de o say you
now Chairman, there is this video bi a ewo gym
case na si Thailand England from you and omako pie gym na ba ko coin na ba ko da bench no so bench press or the bench make a bench I say oba as fitness how be mu dey make nyina na say na ba ko na twen ya say no be use till ba ko use we no na ko no ko use no ejo no ko so ko use no na say inla ni ba ko ono be start o use no ka chen so ono na o twen say we a no no be use ana we amfi no na eya kasa kasa ana ko gina ne baby na when na kwana da ho be ni tricep curl you have a head skull crusher no or da so or yeah ana kwana fa dumbbell ketwa ni bi no di be hwi ni trim na beka akwana dwen ye adwuma ba akwa papa panyi zo na we view discretion is advised na CCTV watch him ho and capture the incident about and say na also man stitches and na serious ya na sube ngwa na omutim ditanzi mura odwen ho won tiase but whichever way omo ese amrado nso ni bakro ebedi okay yanko anime na ko jey sapo akasa na jey sapo say as gold in talent very no every for the buy some the back cover under 20 any guasia omukogu ye
and as no me say satellites e ko bobo na one more de and no nka mo journalists for no ai radio stations no mo wachi e di when time no ama satellites ai mistake come here kwaro akaba the whole week no be anka satellites for send you obeka kakra defect so family no political motivation anybody no but for me no they see no it will give it's an eye opener to woman and then woman be dead no because the league no say that because every investigations must go down to Division 1, Division 2. Also, they should go there and come out with their findings. So,
well, I know Sama Echo J Sapon. Okay. He say Ryanair, an Irish ultra low cost carrier. Headquarters was Swartz, Dublin. Thanks so much, come Dudu. And now I check him now. Andy, Ryanair, no. And there's a 444 as a for power and then 50 euro crowd to me bit them. That's oh since better not over 100,000 fans and go people honor. And today Sabon say it was like me can say you imagine say cover up. The cover under 20 abysmal and shambolic performance at the Waffle under 20 championship. No, it's a then that da the babano mo try ya mo say we ni bano and the no boom. And omode buy. Now see match fixing there. It's been in Ghana football for decades.
Nothing. The whole world over. Omoye. Amanone. Omoye. Na ebedi hano. Attention. Basika. Yabegino. Sika ombenyano. And I'm going for Adin Damu. Omo say the repercussions. And you make us say betting companies no. She reorganize. No more strategize. They way forward. So because idea way there. They kasa say abo them nemu there. I'm not one of that. By all means, it is necessary. What I say. And you know, can't kabia. Abe so seed enka no na nkofo fi say dia max fixing enyo that max fixing say we how the da but now by for fans say one of those is obi or the club or team bi mu position or first round no member 3 points second round also man 3 points depending on where you are but max fixing what I say but in another way no we say dia mu dia bro and then abe take it up route so for me no nothing competition no any effort no and yes stakeholders meeting now how to organize themselves well of course which make us say more you did this no. But the Bible says it transcends the shores of football organization now. The problem.
Now the problem, by Mr. Herbert Mensah, former Santiago chairman or Nanuatu, Sansim, we might fix any one sense and so.
What is right is right. What is wrong is wrong. Betting, match fixing, match manipulation is wrong. And I think if you're found guilty, there has to be a process that is quick, is decisive, is effective, and is strong. I think the recommendations of what I've heard today from the GFA's disciplinary committee are critical if I start back to front. It recommends that they are given more teeth, more power. I totally agree. We have to shorten that time period between people being found guilty, being given a fair chance to defend themselves, and quick action taken. Yes, we still have to look and see what happens if you issue massive bans to team owners to executives to players? Do they have any incentives still to play? What happens to the remaining fixtures? These are very real issues. But the fact is, the image of the game is sacrosanct. It's fundamental. Administrators have a duty, as do politicians have a duty in many ways. The funding of the game is critical. Sport, football, is big business. How do you attract money to the sport? How do you fill the stadiums again? It's about credibility. It's about image. And people have waited a long time to see what action is there going to be and what action would be taken. I think the release today goes a long way in showing the direction in which Ghana is going. The fact that FIFA have been copied, the fact that the judgment has been transparent and is so clear, sends out a message. Maybe, and I would hope, I don't know, that the administrators of the game and the powers that be recognize that football is big business, and big business will not follow anything that taints its image, and betting and gambling certainly does. I feel sorry in many ways for those who may have been dragged in unwittingly, but for those who did not even want to pitch up when they were called by the disciplinary committee, they were lucky to get off for 24 months. I think at the top end, there are huge fines and bans. I'm not going to dispute those. That's not my job. That's the disciplinary committees. But the fact that it has come out today is a positive. There are many things wrong with our game. But today we need to take our hats off and say well done to the disciplinary committee, to the FA, to Kurt and his boys, and hope that the other cases that are outstanding will be seen through a lot quicker than this one has taken, and we'll continue with that transparency. There must be a deterrent. It's no good we on the outside hearing that, oh, club owners are involved, or FA members are involved, or even politicians are involved. It does not help, because the same thing we hear, money hears, big business hears, companies here at the same time. And we need to find a way to expunge this completely from our game so we can start to grow the domestic game. We need the domestic game to go back to the points where stadiums are full and the interest was even bigger than for the EPL. It happened.
Mr. Bedman somehow no so the atuja and no they say match fixing them say and no na they say yeah can wasem baby but they say as good for a file or appeal no and no and spokesperson Kuvika carry the atuja or say omo I appeal.
There's an appeal. I apparently the execution at the account. You now call Clinton, so you now call something. So the woman said, "They finally appeal. Appeal I personal. I don't want to talk about too much." The woman is appeal no ya finally for execution. Until it grew ya boy, the call Clinton so until it grew what you know, we'll go and present.
Okay. Well. I know some of that. I mean, a quick comments. Europa League, you know, so Angasa because you say Hearts of Oak are struggling to raise a team. We understand say any peculiar to Hearts of Oak. I say in Accra, I say food poisoning. Some no Kosopama. Even Ghana Health Service for really concerns kakra. Okay. With and almost started close to some restaurants business about it was a for the news and we don't go salad yes you hospitalize business animal. I don't know, but Eric Mayo, the Adibia boss, say, please, is match fixing a crime against Ghana laws? If not,
crime.
A crime.
Yeah, there's a gaming laws. There are laws on gaming.
Okay. If not, how? Okay, then if and ask them no crowd. No, because
there are gaming laws.
Which judge gave the investigators the order to get access to the telcos from Mr. Sadi and Medikaka? When you go to a court and you make a strong case to the judge on the basis of public interest, so there be a effect on the interest of the public, especially football and how we all know it. By investing a huge sums of money, make a strong case, the judge can give you the order. Say, Ebia, and also Obama specifics, and you go with a good case. Say, Dr. Koku from Paul, you believe is why I say. Tell me on only number, no, any correspondence, any number, you know. That is what the telcos will be allowed to pull out. Me nim how or me say but for me, appeal, no, dodo ne pleading for leniency any second division no now ma appeal focus nko players no so because the Takako from Paul there said there text messages near Yabema the banner near more text in his man then they call or yeah in his hand in there masa mom go filing for individual. Did you look at the team and the players involved? And I'm hoping St. Tala is made the same thing. And so on.
A news mommy the Obi Council here said their laws are banning
gaming laws, but
your Football Pool Authority Act and repeal and in 2006 your Gaming Act which makes match fixing criminal.
But FA4 in one of their recommendations, Omoka say yema match manipulation a criminal offense. They were not asking for it.
So chapter 7 of the Gaming Act, cheating in games. A person who in promoting or assisting in promoting a game, in acting as a banker or those who play or to play at or in betting or an event or game, sports, part-time exercise, cheats or wins from another person or causes or procures a person to win from another person anything through fraud or defrauding by false pretense, commits an offense and is liable to a summary conviction, to a fine of not less than 200 penalty units or a term of imprisonment of not more than 3 years or both.
It's an act.
It's an act. Chapter 6 of the Act goes on to further criminalize the use of match venues for the purposes of fixing games and prescribes punishment including a 2-year prison sentence. So the Gaming Act.
But what's the difference between an act and a law?
Laws. So we have the Constitution, we have legal instruments, we have acts. Fall and that laws.
So acting in Parliament becomes
an act.
Constitution have to.
Then the FA should be able to.
It's not aware of this.
Yes. I'm not sure the FA is aware of this.
I'm sure Prosper Harrison Esquire, Prosper Harrison, they are aware of the Gaming Act. So Act 7721, and there's a whole chapter in this act dedicated to cheating in gaming, match fixing, and punishment thereof. The Gaming Act of 2006, Act 271. A crime to engage in certain
beyond the FA sanctions, the affected personalities, the FA can even go ahead and prosecute these people according to this act.
Absolutely.
Seek a prison term for them.
Absolutely.
Because beyond the FA sanctions, for instance, Dr. Koku from Ponka say, okay, board of cry fame a jaya. Scan one tia, then a bit mayano. Wajaboni, onye boni mum. 10-year ban, a soon on my Ghana football mubim. 18 bit me a cabetina, somebody may come into Ghana football. No bet is 2 years and chain. Now we didn't have 2 years. What you be 10 billion Ghana cedis. What you now? What funding 1 million Ghana cedis? What here? On your Ghana football beam. Also, a money penny more. But when there's a prison sentence, they are available. Say, bet me to what beyond the FA sanctions now. I'm sure the FA must begin to look into it and go for that.
So can you even section 6 of Sir Act you say persons bound by this code shall be forbidden from participating in either directly or indirectly betting, gambling, lotteries or similar events or transactions related to football matches or competitions and any related football activities. So member of the Football Association the Gaming Act official and now stakeholder now principal actor your limits be about me as far as betting and all of that are concerned into the Gaming Act and then there was some penny for him na omo kind a crime be I bet to me their faso now yet to me sections 27 and 26 and 27 of section 26 and 27 of the FA Code of Conduct, and no care about fines and limited yabanu 10 years, yabanu 8 years, and all of that. But the Gaming Act, a lot more power, so they can read it. The Ghana Police Service, enough power to cause the investigation of match fixing allegations through the Gaming Act, which was sent for a more adwene koso.
Okay, me aware say FA aware of what Obi just read, in their recommendation part C, in addition to FA disciplinary sanctions, match fixing or manipulation must be made a criminal offense. So we are aware they are not recommending the Obi Canada in existence.
That's I be the Sobia I go far we about because I also train for that so said there is a Gaming Act. A crime.
Yeah.
To engage in match fixing.
So idea of what I don't know, the FA is now recommending what is already in existence. So what I say, think if any aware there can beyond the sanctions, let's go for this criminal part, and let's begin to prosecute people. Chairman, and the bit because beyond the FA sanctions, what sanction the panel na ne too much. Was it born called Jaya? Chairman, what good game no fear we and what Jai born here. What Jai born here good game no fear we. Na a Japadia onya through SR game na what they go gonna football no fear. Chairman, that's one in some. I'm sure say Obi because a criminal offense in Tino. See investigation be who say SR game ultimate edenya Japadia. The state can even seize it.
Yeah.
Yema match manipulation, so unattractive. So be con so bet my baby. Apart from these sanctions, there will be me na me Oscar na bet me BT system na be 2 years. Na me try na be 10 billion Ghana cedis a kama me twa 2 years so ban me a me jabo ne ye.
So even the repealed law of the Football Pool Authority Act, Section 2. Also, subject to the provisions of this section, all football pools, fixed odds competition, or any other competition or game based on the results of football matches are unlawful unless authorized by the authority. And of course, it says a punishment of 5 years imprisonment for those who fix matches without prior approval of the authority, and a fine of 1,000 new Ghana cedis. That was in 1961. So way back in 1961, there were laws. I can't match fixing any bets.
Wow.
So
that's great education.
The FA now there was I don't know say the new Gaming Act say I don't know whether it's relevant to or more feel say relevant to or more case or more say no see or more, but the laws are clear.
Well, also the DC played on the ignorance of the players. They were given the right to be represented by attorneys. Were they given the right to be represented by attorneys? Were their rights read to them? These are questions we need to answer. We need answers to. Gogulabi, I know say with regards to this. Players now come as a Gogu, none of them will be under 16 and under 18. I mean, these are professional footballers. So when you are say a tree and suffer discipline committee.
It's more like a court.
It's more like a court. When you are supposed to go with your lawyer. You be say, one I become and I will be a become amount. And they ask you questions and you answer. And in this case, most of the players, because of say Ghana, are they a friend manager to boot to mommy? Come to me, send him mobile money. And they say, that is how managers may be feel say a normal jurisdiction end. But baby, the manager of the player will get a lawyer for the player. But in this situation, clubs no lawyers no. Oma no use for the players. Enti asam kana e bibi kakra nti na me say na e mu be 2 lawyer friends who told me that menim gonna company for me kan so mu nyom one free which will have to case them. But I'm so as it's a no ba ofie na asem ababa which we enjoy the musa no crap also got to finding means I'm betting aboa boy no if not anything say I'm going to scrap the band kwa no mutimi cut no to be 1 year kwa at least since he has a contract with the baby aboa mo many on moral grounds of course and I'm hearing say a couple players asema as long as you become a professional player ultimately deciding who becomes the president of this country ultimately deciding all the right to even get married and raise a family. You are seen to have a be of sound mind. I'll be to make you good judgment. And let's not Nkwara bi ne from the ago no mo.
I'm so more underrated case. No?
That is the point. The clubs themselves.
No, usually, no, say Ghana, no, especially with football, be brain committees, any more for lawyers and I think sir, in the very long while, ni po yes I Ignatius Osefusu. The case with Mediaman or the Niniaba. Oh, didn't escape him.
Ninya a lawyer.
Niniaba a lawyer.
Okay.
It's on in the court. So more appear before the committee. No, now committee members no cry and when drew almost hey, no football some now the lawyer drew hey. When Chanema Mediama force where the Barbados no many was so be also then a lawyer ba. And your usual practice. Okay, if you are usual football people, okay, waba but you should know, sir, it's a match fixing situation there. I was so wow, and maybe they were ignorant or they underrated the impact.
The clubs underrated it.
Yes, the clubs. Of course, later on,
and the money affected because go no go later on the go. But in a big case like this, and for a club like Asgold, you don't go without a lawyer. And today, teams they almost say when they're in charge of legal affairs, when they're in charge of one is happening now. Because when saving something to go to go protest, they will be on the truck. Go defense, and it be on no adequate. And the clubs no use no players no almost rely on the club's lawyers. How you a professional player now so a manager you do negotiation on the bayamawa. You do sir tell the manager and I'm a manager no it must also pay lawyer my player because it's the player's career. Now they say PFH is all my pay lawyers. I'm a players no normally my economic so either reduction or my save what my baby no ma se we bu ho mo hwe the case na o meye yi na ade ba ko so an say the fact that all lawyer enter say o go abedi bem because go court two factions on be can say me obi a lawyer so ba go di for ama ba go di bem enti the fact that all lawyer just obedi bem but how our asem sitie and I was told our lawyers cry at least gakra hu no asem we lawyer ntimka so go plead guilty because asem we there your pa just say any you could plead with the court for leniency or minimal judgment near because what the for obi also be who was way make you go kunu wan you are kwa bi asem oh make sure me court to am no mo ye jelly akwa 3 years no anu asan lawyer na ka to nya hwe prison say ni pa na ho and akwa ni ma bi jira ozana aso ka je lawyer no
owi
aso ka je lawyer na rewe me chalo ya for tie ganya kuma say high court gender court 1 ni 2 nyina it is mu tie live ya chi obi a
but chairman so read the judgment na ebinum the evidence was just about worse me boa asomesi kan we we can we the minimum say crime any expiring date. What about those are in the past admitted on radio say they try fixing the game? Huh? It should not end with Santu go there no. Say among for annual stem kekene emo judgment there. There are people admitted on radio. I try some can radio say they try fixing games. Some of now are we letting them go?
Investigations, no, I'm saying, small case. Investigations will.
But Anna, the can say, as good near Idiaba.
Yeah, there's a lot coming. Chairman, Beba, sir, referee, Isaac Osei, our Muka said, oh, Wako Bobo Dean Bebre.
Yeah, homogene phone.
Yes, homogene phone. Wabubo referees bidding, Wabubo executive council member bidding, into. I was saying, ma any pressure.
Yes,
I was saying, ma any pressure. No, you're consistent. Now I'm fat as golden tilers. They're not cover up because the moon or referee in the phone. So any adada or mode dada is oh yeah, you better cover bobodin names. No, I mean a lot of names. Oh yeah. Deans, Dean, any team officials, any non-one Kasani uncle referee for any Asamokoka appointment committee members, no, almost manner or the sheba, you know, and all of that. So, and you see the worrying aspect that no one should defend this whole, and the verdict is hollow and. Your free normalization by any 5 years.
This verdict is never hulu.
The
prosecution did a good job.
You know, sometimes you hear some of these noises around, and sports analyst blast FA on. I mean, your free normalization by any 5 years, and not expose any 10 years. We've not learned anything.
I'm gonna say, yeah, we can say, and especially, and in kind of also we say Joseph Ritual Lamptey, you know. As of course, the Indians are going to go a lot of followers, and maybe I setting it will be a penny, be a penny firm say, I say players in the castle which will Lamptey Cassie, and I wish you saw the prepare movies on bet, and what proof away. That's the proof. On call to me, you're going video home, and if you'll be uncle, sometimes I will be made that me real call to them. I'm got to say, share it. That's a number of Fox FM. Call to know Fox in China. One of them say yes. Court, you become bra. No one you become. You have a Bible and preach you all. And brand you become. And judge now any judge or tell you no. Asamu no ni ho. But teaching some. None in him diamuno. Waki can't see any. Not the judgment.
What the brandage not.
But jam ran so the judgment. And Jama may say. And I return there was the proof. Say, who was already pay mobi? I'm over video evidence. I try say, evidence of government. This is a video. And then somebody TTV camera so. It won't happen like that. And they should rather find a way of defending than those words now. Or because they're even complicating his case.
Look, in normal circumstances, I will say FIFA sa bani ebium.
Because boy, so much as how much in there, it will be very, very, very difficult to
Chairman, I was saying FIFA sa bani ebium. I was saying normalization bill. Hey, I'm telling you. Chairman referee now executive council member DO. Well, boy, executive council member Dean. He's made very grave allegations against the appointment committee. Okay, sir, appointment committee of referees. Okay, sir, I say Brekum Chelsea forward team biwo Kumasia. Now team no nipa omodena to ano no na the chairman of the appointment referees appointment committee of Kumasia. Ebanisen Isaac Osei onya matches this from Division 1, Division 2, Premier no di matches this So it's from the top. And minim say FIFA for ni CAF for no ayana, you know football how it is. But say you be a nipa ni a share case we are. As some basic Ghana football no. Just our man penny sanction a bobium. Because a deep-rooted saga. I was a Ash Gold in Tala is the Anunkwa. I was a we have to keep that. I was a map any pressure. It was so much toward the Omoyen so. Ash Gold for the stay of execution called Intala is for so I appeal case no. And that's why Ebimuka say okay, so why didn't the verdict no at the end of the season? It would have been fine. Sanka verdict by the end of the season. Then so that's why I say case where no more for the trial because FIFA, CAF, GFA collaboration. It was short and just simple case. Between the end of the season and the start of another season, Sanka case ni bana verdict way by the end of the season. Ash Gold for would have a possible Sanka Ash Gold in Tala no. The state of execution bet to Ghana Premier League ni so. Into who the next who time you best started the next season. But what the state of execution it was say
injunction.
What the injunction it was say of course almost stay. But the stay no irrelevant because the case and our verdict will take effect from next season, from the next at the end of the season. But to me stopping the ongoing Premier League ni say until was above year there's enough time. You're about 10 weeks for the next Premier League season. By that time, no, you have got through all the processes. You have share the next season. I say, yes, my genuine concern, and he said, what is the motivation for Ash Gold? What is the motivation for the players? Competitive nature of the league, no. Ash Gold games now, Kanebo was saying. But we have to go through this whole process. I was here, you bet drag issue na the problems we abre for the case of security there, they made me recommend this Ash Gold matches and there was some born on neutral grounds. Because Kotkone Ash Gold Namibu actually champion on to me Korebi. Yeah, they are a champion.
Champion.
Obeko Obuase. No, I was saying security almost 24
for his own personal
for his own safety. And when he saw Obuase cried the infants about 2 months when he saw you. So they just have to change the venue. There are no security implications. The only implication is Ash Gold a dance mine this year no another a dance mine for na omo person omo look the modi a team na ye no and na was here omo team no e wo bika but kotoko ne omo ne Ash Gold bebo there there's no problem into omo sisa venue no mo fan ko sunyane and na say omo fan ko be foforo na sa confusion because Ash Gold supporters there natural they react towards their players and of course some management. No?
Well, who can by way? ASP Martina Senso, Municipal Police Commander of Obuasi, Unsa Wakasa, and number 7 Nasem Nona, and Nasem can say Ochokrata Edima, the original Ono Municipal Police, Edima original, say for security reasons, no, original name FNTS. Say, postponing match.
No postponement, dear chairman.
Because security concern.
Yes, the best.
Sir, on the head of
yes,
but that's also two form.
And yet, into yes, venue. No, you may postpone game. No, yes, venue. No, you for match in Kosunyane because Kotokone Ash Gold supporters Nintokwa. Ash Gold the Busuana na a binumako di dream. And a binum a best
why the supporters now charge the
I know the chairman is
almost costed in watching and champion in the banner.
No, because he's a champion. Imane ne papa de be 2 months crowd ni so mufa kwan so. Omo so we be near south. Mom fan say. And postponements there no. They can change the venue and everything will be fine. But Coach Karim Zito under 24 no man qualify any verdict in the boom, no. Yes, you can be right because it's a bit strange because in fact pure sports cry Jairo a copy of the Twitter edited about I mean 2 or so weeks ago. I can say
verdict is ready.
And you can say verdict no most likely say at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Until to time and no dear, but again you say it is our own discretion, Chairman. You bet me decide about discussing Karim Zito. We can discuss, but of course, in Rana may share Amampo. No, because in Tokwa, still now problems with Afghanistan.
Yeah.
But Ukraine in Tokwa, you're real free class Afghanistan. ISIS for
is Sri Lanka. Full of Roman.
So, yeah, your news are Kessia, and I think strategically, maybe the FA decided to drop it when Karim Zito is under pressure. But the point is we can decide to drop this news and talk about Karim Zito.
Of course.
You bet me ignore whichever strategy the FA is seeking to achieve. You bet me ignore one can say, but this under 20 side. Why are there no more? They be a Karim, but of course Karim Zito so no or African champion. Into football, one who can qualify for under 20, all right, and that's a very bad thing. But at the end of the day, the issue of timing. Well,
yeah, Reverse Chester Obuasi I say fans no.
Yeah.
Plan meetings on my end. Me never go Obuasi. I send the messages here. And I say you don't even need to be told.
Absolutely.
Say the atmosphere in Obuasi.
Yes.
Any good savior. And you can go there. Most of the guys say, I need advice here for me to play behind closed doors.
No, I know what they say. I said they are Obuasi now.
Chamambabu anya park sombabu.
Say they are. Chamanya for born in Kosunyane.
Anya Obuasi number. Anya stay number.
Oh, they are fan Kosunyane. Obuasi to Sunyane and what? Kumasi to Sunyane and what? Me save Ash Gold problem. So we want to save Ash Gold.
Another any coming postponement they are doing. Some postponing, then your man die out. So they are more.
Then the case the young die out. Case where almost about 10 years as a woo.
The biggest football brand our dance man
and die out crash award.
I go there the biggest football brand.
But see, yes. So cause all postponing match and I was all postponing House of Folk for so dear no. I was all postponing House of Folk and so at the end because House of Folk saw 9 or 10 players almost no food poisoning issues. How many dreams have she bought here no? Ne question ne juada so no na yare ne chance ya anti omo free camp crab bar training juada no and omo de yare no so esan omo maka no of course Janim Boati Suraj Samuel Nkum no you omo free hospital obi aye okay but even that is just cause FA Nankasa Premier League regulations no or about obetumi decide how more match be based on just cause how to vote for just cause. But again, the FA say, oh, more register 33 or 34 players. It is a mudu area. More set up team na more. So me for this Ash Gold Kotko issue ne dear. How I wish say anka FA no. Abeka say Ash Gold verdict ne buy no. Ye you my free. Man chama season ne man ye. But so we Ash Gold so free. Yes, yes, 1 point now, Jama way. What is the quality of the league and all of that? Inti aka 6 matches. Ya morning kakra kanye. Now ya share almost so appeal ne stay of execution ne injunctions or more ba. You benya be 12 weeks, 2 months, 3 months. You be sort this our problem no. Ni started the next season. Now ya share be Ash Gold wakoto, but a very tricky issue and. My only solution is a change of venue. Yes, some venue no be a
Chairman,
okay.
Issues about a verdict no ba kwa man for can say verdict no hash. Na onti Ghana for ase. Ye kura ni eti hase. And ye preach about harsher punishment. Said be ya e be bo man for hu so bi nye biem. Now maybe for the first time they fail listening to the plea of the people. Say, let me give harsher punishment there. The same people that were calling for harsher punishment are now calling for leniency. Chama, Odin wa won't yasi. The same people who are asking for harsher punishment. They say have brought harsher punishment. We are now praying for leniency for Ash Gold. Any affected player.
Christian will be sending message said there are a lot of loopholes in the verdict. And I'm saying loopholes no way. I mean someone let's support the FA in this fight. Let's support the FA in this fight.
Gentia Obi, me the FA for ya agree more than 100%. And say in the analysis expose, Senka sanctions in Kwaye enough for Kensa me do be a dream. Now the blame was on Anas. Anas na say Ghana football. Anas na be expose. Chairman, this time Anas was not involved. Anas in him. And less than 5 years after Anas expose, Nyama SI Ebano. Hey, even worse than what you saw in the Anas expose in the number 12. Actually, the affected people in the Anas expose, the punishment given to them, were not harsher enough to deter people from doing the same thing again. They see what Anas expose no. Any ketchi ni paso ema punishment no so harsh. Chairman ke boni pa hu. Enei amanfo aye Anas expose ye the Ghana football about to its lowest moment to in fact we are on our knees. Ghana football were on our knees. Yabunko today and a dafum. They see any nyinachi. Among for any conscience enough. Among for any integrity enough. Say Yabani say NCBM. There be no bika. Say even right after in fact even in the normalization committee now you born normalization cap no. Even that na refugees ka. Even that na refugees ka. Abra na Anas normalization committee kwa nkoye no. Now the FA were fighting. Mufe football mayai. Now the committee left. The football handed over to you. And the same football people that were calling for their football. Yedi football in less than 5 years, they are saying Now what tier reporter dear ban chairman a messia airtime me sure say it may get to the point say a quiet worse FIFA may even have to come in. Next than the whole big canon, they have to ban us again. Almost I'm banning a because the first ban given to us was a period FIFA the man say FNCC and bounce back. FIFA this time banning my expecting say you bet the same period no and yes you no chairman yes yes dry ho yare and this be you finish say piaba and making the situation even worse. So if the near mre I'm a punishment and yes Stefan 2 years on the best CBM 2 years later best CBM because in an answer expose chairman you do be too sanction say
well hard to say I say hard to according to Kwame Proud to say they will play the game how many choice than to play. W Tando say they can't raise a team to play.
No, that's no W Tando as a okay. You don't him say has to play, has to folk who play, has to folk who certainly play, and yes, some me see key players be but no GDS strong or the capacity of how to work to play. They will play, chairman. Problem new, but my message if you're Obuasi, the way things are going, something will happen in Obuasi tomorrow.
No, wasn't for the wolf.
Yes, of course.
I wasn't for the wolf who pass Ekua they grew up to love.
Yeah.
I mean those days guys go to one of those season tickets to AGC workers, senior staff to a 20 season ticket as on team go to man baby ba. And I say we are corner got say how about sorry T2 media. Over card to show it. Meanwhile, so near do VIP school. So you have to what we are getting the going to Tinoa, sorry. And a team they have loved, a team they have adored, all this while. And Mekai, Champion's biggest problem was that he wasn't listening to anybody.
Absolutely.
He wasn't listening to anybody. But you can't live life like that. Some predators that go thing. Angel group you on one idea. And no biadia on one idea. But he has decided to form a board. Meka, maybe I didn't say the board chairman. Say these people, mumu from Nimdia, Bibi Amona was some chance, I be a CEO, and I be a president. Yen saying that Bebuajumano. Chairman Eji, on one and the companies in India. No more than money, chairman of his board. And to my point is that you can be the richest man in the world, but look at the richest man in the world. Who do they have as their advisors? Oh, not to the level that the necessary in term. Because I'm one directino. Sound you be you have no test it. No test it. No reply. No test it. No reply. No test it. No reply. Oh, the Michi. Now, Nim say, oh, never be a check no but say, obey you here. Pull be cra. Onye, oh, the Michi. Now, yeah, and you find now the careers of these young men. Their name is Yaset or say, on January, oh, what's about Bibi Mama Vonya? Oh, BBS, oh, nobody can say, Harry Maguire.
Oh, but Oza said to say no interview the hand or no chairman tea. The problem Cassia Breno Power and Assembly Breno Power, send I am money warning some man in Casau.
The beauty. Warning someone in Casano. Darling poor Nakasa, coaching ya bibia. So the baby do know you appeal to the conscience of the people, say. Miss Sabia BBS Biano. Oh, the home some penny for candy. But with me and Yabotre. Many men paying for any appeal, but media meaning say be my hands clean. My name be a chase say, Otasi. But we have a ground to mommy. So me bisa, and some hey, now but Muzama beside him now. Oh, let me boom, but I mean, Tramano. Say, Harry Maguire, so hey, sir, I was not just in the toilet table of Ungoa. As we was as Ungoa, then Assemno. Oh, those are Austrano. Meko. I was above with the severity of the matter. I'm going to say, as a gun and Yabano, I go to go boy. But case no Ghana and Gun Yabano. Case I cited court of arbitration for sports decisions. You see, make a copy available to FIFA.
International.
So clear your name and stop. Clear your name. Clear your name. Gogulabi. Wavuna, I don't know what to say.
BKB, I want to we are saying do baby.
like. Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering, communication with no lagging, business without restrictions, and achievements with no limits. Get connected today. For enquiry, sales, and support, contact us on 020-8282-810. Visit our website on www.kennyrosewireless.com. Kenny Rose Wireless, internet made easy.